Hey guys, so 20.2, we've got a 20-minute AMRAP of 4 dumbbell thrusters, 6 toes to bar, and 24 double unders. The way I think will be good setting up is staying in a pyramid form. So from your toes to bar, take maybe 5 to 6 steps out, and then place your dumbbells down to the left or the right, and the double unders on the other side. That way, this is going to be a good breakdown. So your rest periods through your round is going to be that little walk, okay? Because I feel if you keep it super, super tight, okay, once you get deep into this workout, you probably will start standing there. And then once we start standing there, we're not really taking into our rest count, where if you keep the walks the same, the rest is going to stay the same, okay? So we're looking at this. For most people in the box, I think trying to hit towards 15 rounds is going to be a really good solid target. And if you want to do that, then you've got to look at the time frame of a round. We're looking at 75 to 90 seconds between 15 and 17 rounds, okay? That's quite a lot of work. Then we've got to look at the rep ranges. So if we're doing 15 rounds, that's going to be 60 dumbbell thrusters, 90 toes to bar, and 360 double unders. So if we look, the dumbbells aren't a lot of reps, but it's fairly heavy for some of you. So we really want to stay as unbroken on that as possible, because picking it up from the ground is really going to take a lot of time out. Then we're going to look at the toes to bar, which for most of us, this is where we're going to break up quite quickly. When was the last time you've done 90 toes to bar in one session? We've done a great workout not long ago with the 150 wall balls and the 75 toes to bar. That is going to be a great workout to look back at and work out the rep ranges you used and how far did you start to break down in that. With this, I would advise for most people, unless you're really, really super efficient and you have got big numbers, breaking up from the start, which will slow your round down, which will make you get through the rounds better. Because this is very easy for all of us to do a quick round under a minute. But if we do that, we're going to slow down drastically. So you really want to take out that time and fill out that 75, 90 seconds and keep the heart rate safe. So one good way of doing that is once you've done your dumbbell thrusters, walking up to the bar, whether you're going to break it into 4 or 2, drop down, turn around and jump straight back up and complete the rest of the reps. Then you can walk straight out to your rope. And that's the sort of way, if you keep walking that round steadily through, once you get through to 10 minutes, hopefully you've achieved quite a good bit of work, maybe 7, 8 rounds, maybe a bit closer than that. Then you can really get into the hard part of the workout, which is going to be that second duration, the 10 minutes, where we really want to stay on that game plan with the double unders, really staying calm and collective, because once we start tripping up a lot of that and frustration comes in, it's going to make things a lot worse. So really think about wrist position, pushing those arms down, keeping that jump nice and high.
Starting to believe the world is at my feet. I think it went pretty well. The rounds were a bit slower than I thought they were going to be, for sure. I thought, funny enough, when I woke up this morning, I saw the workout, I thought maybe it could be 1 minute rounds. Yeah. Then obviously, because Tristan's a guru, knows everything, he thought it was too optimistic. So then I just did the first round, and I saw the time was about 75 seconds. I thought, okay, I'm going to try and hold 75-second rounds for the first 10 minutes and see how it goes. Yeah. So I got 8 minutes in the first 10 rounds. Sorry, 8 rounds in the first 10 minutes.
Which is perfect.
Which is bang on 75-second rounds.
Mm-hmm. You've done your 16, you got your 8 well within the time.
Yeah.
And then you've done your round of 17 under a minute.
Yeah.
And that's what got you onto the thrusters.
Yeah.
What surprised you in that?
The grip, without a shadow of a doubt. You think, obviously you have the toes to the bar, which I broke up into 3 and 3. You thought, okay, you're saving your grip a tiny bit.
The rope.
The rope is definitely, obviously try and do all the reps unbroken, of course. If you can't do it, then obviously scale it back to single unders. But you'd think that the thrusters would be a break with the grip, but it's not. I felt my grip almost the most on the thrusters, because you just have to really hold onto the dumbbell really tight to keep it in close. Yeah. Obviously, for me, the whole workout was grip, for sure.
There was a point about 13 minutes you looked like you got winded.
Yeah, because my grip was blowing up. So I made sure that because you're going to do the double unders unbroken, I was breaking up the toes to bar, because you're going to try and save your grip on that, for sure.
Sure, okay.
Yeah. It's definitely a good work. It's definitely a long workout. It's definitely a mental game, for sure. But
it's just staying in on that pace and not cooking yourself too quick.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Really maintain it. Pull it and hold it back. Feel comfortable through that first 10 minutes.
I would say go for a bit more after 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can well, I wish I could have got further in it without the calf blowing up on the double unders, but I was actually surprised how comfortable I actually kept it for the first, like with Greg, until my calf jacked up. But I felt like I would have been right with you on that and would have been able to push in for that 16, 17 rounds on that comfortably. It was just trying to keep the thrusters really punchy on the shoulders for me, because that's where I'm weak. So really punching out of the squat to get that dumbbell up nice and easy. What I realised as well was after the full rep, actually dropping them, not placing them down, because I think that was taking more out of me after a while.
Yeah.
So just really trying to bring it down, but dropping it sensibly so they don't bounce off and ricochet. That was
So if people are doing this on Saturday, at which point do you think someone should scale? If they can do all the movements, should they go for...
100% they've got to see the weight of the thruster, because there's no room to break them.
Yeah.
You cannot be breaking them into 2s or 1s, no chance at all.
And it should be...
They need to be comfortable.
Yeah, very
and if
easy,
it's not comfortable, then you've just got to bear with it, because you will pull lower than 15 rounds, because that is where that starts. Toes to bar, for everyone in here, they've done good volume on that now. If you really play a sensible game with that,
break it up,
you won't have to break that up from what you start with. Like 3 and 3, like I know I could maintain 6, but I know doing that after that first 10 minutes would have jacked my heart rate up too much.
Yeah.
So that when I got on the double unders, I wouldn't have been able to get it down. I found that taking that little bit extra rest between the 3, like 5 seconds between jumping back up, was really beneficial. And then the walking to your dumbbells and just going, no stalling there. So just moving between the 3 consistently. The walk between them is a perfect enough time rest to keep going for me. Then
I would say for sure that, especially if people are doing the work on Saturday, the open workout, there's guaranteed to be lots of adrenaline going around, lots of competition. Mm-hmm. You got to just bring down your adrenaline, because if you go out too fast, you don't want to be breathing heavy until about 13 minutes. Yeah. 10, 13 minutes. So if you go out, obviously lots of adrenaline at the start, you go crazy,
it's going to
the workout's going to be gone in 5 minutes. Yeah.
You can easily, like I say, because of the numbers are low, you can easily outpace yourself from that, because it's low. Like we can all start with a 50-second round, but that's not maintainable. That's elite level. Elite levels are going to be subbing 50 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so really base yourself off elite, at least 30 to 40% from what they do, and that should be around your score.
Yeah, 20 minutes is a very long time. So.
And it's a technical one as well, so it's technical movement, so you've got to stay calm and keep that efficiency in.
Just say have some fun with it, do some trash talk with some friends. I mean, you should be able to do between the little tiny transitions. If I don't know if you watched the video, but I had about 5 steps between each element.
Perfect.
To catch your breath again. You could have a tiny conversation, just a little trash talk with somebody for the first 10 minutes. Just a tiny one.
Any tips on trash talk for tomorrow?
Tell them their shoelace is undone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Make sure you do.
That's
your
another one
shoelaces up,
actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Double knot your shoelaces, because of my first round, my shoelace come undone, which I found out was making me trip the rope. Another tip would be, if you're really sweaty, like I get under the arms, it trickles down your arm, which will go into your grip.
Yeah.
So wrist supports, not too tight, because you want blood flow into to restrict, but enough to stop the sweat going into your hands. Because again, you don't really want to be spending a lot of time chalking, because I see people when they chalk, they bend down, they lean in the bucket, they've spent 15 seconds putting a bit of chalk on. So you don't really want to be chalking up on this. It just takes...
In 20.1.
Right, for the guys, we the top leader, or the leader was with an incredible time of 12 minutes 52 was James Hudson.
Did anyone see his burpees? They were absolutely amazing.
He is a burpee machine.
Yeah, he's a burpee machine.
Burpee machine.
We have Luke Kelly, 3 seconds off. I know Luke's been working hard in the gym lately. He obviously goes hard, but not too hard, he always says.
Well, he done it twice. Well done on that, Luke.
Sean O'Connor, he usually cries during any sort of, what's the word, like an erg, any sort of erg. So I was impressed that he's got such an incredible score. That was really good. Oh, sorry, Luke did finish the workout, apologies. Yes, he was 3 seconds under. Tristan, 144 reps, I'm impressed.
Well, it's not that great.
Should we move on to the women?
Yeah, move on from that. Don't mention me. I'm no surprise on there. So we can move over to the women. So we got Katie Rishover on the first place there. She done really well. Got great engine on that. 169 reps. Charlotte falling in on second with 143. Really pushed well on that. I think really well done on Michelle Ashwell. She's really pulled forward, I think, over the year and getting a lot better. She's done 143 reps. We move into the scale division of the ladies. Pauline Turner, fantastic job, 156 reps. And then we've got Martin Sands on the men's scale, done really, really well as well, 164 reps. So really well done on that, people. Obviously,
who's missing on the scales? Ashmore?
Big Ash.
Big Ash. Yeah.
Big Ash, well done, yeah, he done it.
But he missed because he didn't actually forget his time in.
Yeah, I think the leaderboard would have been shooken up. There was a few people who didn't realise they had to put their scores in on the app. Make sure if you're doing it to put your scores in on the app. We only take the sheets. We don't do the scoring for you. You have to put the score on and then we validate it for you. Always use Ben Stacey's or Claudia's name as the judge, because it's just, they've done the judge's course. And then, yeah, look forward to this, guys. It is getting more technical now. Bear with it. Don't stress out of it. Don't do it twice for most of us, because it is going to get very technical. It's not going to make anything to your score, because when one of those movements come up later that you can't do, the score's irrelevant from doing it twice. So just have fun with it, push through as hard as you can, and just enjoy the process.